I listened to this comedian, and he was like, can you imagine that someday all of the people in the Bible that you read about, that you're going to one day sit with, you're going to one day get to talk to these men and women that praise God, even though they had more excuses they could give than we ever could hope. And I thought about if you close your eyes and you pictured sitting at the table and you see this conversation happening. And Job starts to say, man, my children died. The enemy took my livestock, my livelihood, my job, and my family, but I praise God. And then I picture Daniel saying, man, I refuse to bow to the current government, and they threw me in the lion's den, but I still praise God. And Paul would say, man, I was beaten up at these places, but I still praise God. And I just picture John saying, yeah, they tried to boil me alive. And they exiled me, and I was praising God. And I thought, man, what would you say at that table? It immediately took me to this place where I got humbled. And I was like, man, what's our excuse for not serving God? Is the best we could say is, well, I just didn't feel like it that day. Or I get to the table and be like, man, well, I had a long day's work. And I just thought about the stuff of like, it's not a condemnation, it's an encouragement of like, what is stopping us from giving God everything we have?